You know, if you mention the name Lil Rays Seafood and Poboys to pretty much anybody on the Gulf Coast, they're going to tell you it is well worth going to. They have been around for a long time, since back in 1970 actually, and they are still serving the coast with some of the most tremendous seafood po'boys that you'll ever eat. Matter of fact, let's go in and talk to David Kidd, who's the owner here at the Lil Rays on Courthouse Road in Gulfport. David Kidd,
how are you, Jim?
Owner here. How are you? Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
It's good to see you too. Now, give us a little background. I mean, Rays got started back 1970 originally. Give us some history about Rays and Lil Rays.
Started in 1969, actually.
Oh, okay.
After Hurricane Camille. And opened up a little place on Highway 90, my brother Ray, and my other older brother Tommy. Actually, it was two of them that opened it up. And they were in business till Katrina. So they were there for quite a long time. And Katrina came along and took care of that building, and my brother Ray decided he didn't want to reopen, so he decided to hit the golf course and start doing some things, retiring, taking it easy. So we went from there, and then I opened up over here in 1977. So I've been here going on 47 years, I guess, something like that. So been here all that time, still here, and everything. I have my daughter Jenny working with me in it. She's been with me out of college, so she's got 15, 20 years in here, probably at least 20. She'll probably correct me on that.
Yeah.
And say, Daddy, it was longer than that.
Well, I told you the story. I remember back in the mid-'80s when I used to live here before and I was in radio, you used to have a tabletop Pac-Man in there in the other room, and me and a couple of my buddies at the station a couple of times a month, we come here, eat your po' boys, play some Pac-Man, and drink Mark's root beer.
The beginning of the games, huh?
Yep, it sure was.
That was crazy. Those Pac-Man games. People just, I forgot about them until you mentioned them.
Yeah.
God, I forgot I had one of those back here. You know, of course that goes along with having cigarette machines in the place, having a jukebox in the place. You know, that's all the things we had here in the beginning that, you know, kind of like, wow.
I mean, from back in 1977, it's been a long time. And you haven't changed any hardly in here.
Not too much. No, actually, we haven't. We've changed the paint colors a little bit. Few tables. But menu-wise, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, I was going to say, the menu hasn't changed a whole lot since you've done it.
We've added a few items, but overall, it's, you know, I think we've added we've added 2 or 3 po' boys, and that's it.
Really?
And everything else is the same.
Everything else is the same.
We have added grilled platters, grilled seafood. Well,
yeah, we're going to show you some of those in a little bit too.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, because they're back there in the kitchen cooking things up.
Yeah, they're working on that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, and you still have your regulars that come in here all the time.
Oh yeah. Generations. Yeah. 2 or 3 times a week. You know, same table, they get mad when somebody's sitting in their chair. You know, they got to have their spot. So, but yeah, it's been a long road, but it's been very fulfilling.
Yeah,
you know,
and really good seafood.
It feels good to still be here this long.
And I'm sure you'll be here for a while to go.
Well, yeah. Probably.
Yeah, and I know your daughter will carry on whenever you get ready to retire.
Oh yeah.
Of course, if you're like me, it's like you don't want to. You're enjoying your job too much.
They say it's not a day's work if you enjoy it, right?
That's true. That's true.
You know, I guess I've got to finally accepted that.
Well, let's go back in the kitchen and see what they've got cooking up here at Lil Rays Seafood and Po'boys on Courthouse Road in Gulfport. All right, David, what we got cooking back here?
Okay, we got some catfish on the front side right there, along with some mahi. We're gonna make a po' boy out of that. We do serve a grilled fish po' boy, catfish, along with the fried. We also, on the back side, we have the speckled trout, some fresh speckled trout that we've been getting in last few weeks. The season's in on fresh trout. We're buying it whole. I'm filleting it myself, so it's all good, fresh.
And would you believe I remember that when I used to come here years ago, that was my favorite, was the speckled trout po' boy.
It used to be a mainstay on the menu, but over the years, with the limits on what you could buy, what you could keep, and just the expense of it and things like that, so it's kind of gradually worked its way off the menu, but at times when we can get it fresh like this, we have it, and people really coming to it, so it's a good item. And also, too, we don't have one working now, but we also serve a whole fried flounder.
Really?
We take the head off, scale it, and clean it up, and then we score it and fry it. It's a whole flounder, and it is beautiful. It's another good fresh product right now. They've written some fresh fish in, so it's we got some good stuff to offer right now.
Well, we're going to let them cook up some things here for you, get them all plated up and set them out and show you some of the delicious dishes they have here at Lil Rays on Courthouse Road in Gulfport. David, I could eat myself into a coma right now looking at all this, and it'd be hard for me to choose which one I would want because, again, Lil Rays has been known for so long for some of the best seafood and po' boys on the Gulf Coast. They really have. We're going to go around the table here and show you some of the stuff they have, starting with right over here on this end. What do we have here?
That is our shrimp po' boy, #1 seller, absolute
That's
favorite.
a lot of shrimp.
And yeah, it's served on the French bread that we get out of New Orleans every day.
That's one of the other things too. You get your French bread fresh out of New Orleans.
Absolutely, yeah.
Every day.
It comes out of New Orleans, French breads. Every now and then, weather permitting, sometimes it might we might miss a day, but we can carry it over with it. And right here is going to be our grilled catfish po' boy. That's our option for people looking for something, a non-fried item. We do serve a lot of, as you can see, we have our grilled mahi right here. Then we also have grilled tuna. We do some fresh fish.
Now this caught my eye because I love soft shell crab.
Fried soft shell crab. That's a coast favorite that the locals really target this time of year. You know, it's just it's the season for them right now.
That little cocktail sauce.
Yeah, so we're doing real good with these soft shells. People really like those.
Shrimp tacos?
Shrimp tacos. We have that served with the homemade sauce, house-made sauce that we make. Great sauce. It's got
Southwest
more
sauce.
ingredients than I can really pull out
That'll take
right
up
now.
a whole other
But
segment.
we call it that's our infamous Southwest sauce. But it's got some cumin, it's got sour cream, it's got yogurt, it's got all kinds of good stuff in it.
And you were talking about this here.
This is our mahi, our grilled mahi. And this is, again, another item for the people looking for something not fried.
There you go.
So
And
this is a good dish.
these boiled shrimp are so big, and they're not the
These are not royal res.
not royal res. Thank you. They're not royal res, but they're huge.
These are the local Gulf shrimp that come in from out of the Gulf here, local waters. And again, we're getting into the shrimp season now, so we're starting to see some really nice stuff. And then of course, there's the fried shrimp.
the good
Same
fried
version.
shrimp.
And by the way, everything we see here is all imported. I mean, not imported. This
Not
is all
imported.
domestic, all domestic product.
And that's one of the other great things about y'all. Y'all always have everything fresh, local seafood all the time.
Yeah.
Tell us the hours that you're open here.
Hours of open. We are open Monday through Wednesday, 3 o'clock. We close at 3. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're here till 8 o'clock.
Okay. Closed
So
on Sunday.
Closed on Sunday.
Okay.
And that's our summertime hours.
They do, and you can call in your order. They do have a pickup window located on the south side of the building. But I tell you what, when it comes to seafood and po' boys, you can't beat what you'll get at Lil Rays here on Courthouse Road in Gulfport. It's delicious.